Um, what's up with Audifa? Yeah, that's what's on board right now, and there's been a lot that's up. Um, Recently, a lot has been going through my head, and considering the state of our nation, it's going to be kind of difficult to make a decision, especially for someone like me. I don't want to say I'm a pro Nigerian, but then I really like my homeland, and I've thought living here would be a very uncomfortable one for me, but then something keeps saying if you move, you would really like the decision you made. Now, this is it. I've been thinking of relocating recently, and while I may not have reached a conclusion on this, I've also thought, where should I relocate to? UK is out of the question. I do not hate that place. I don't dislike it. I think it's a very nice place. If you want to live, it's good. The Western world basically is good, but I'm tired of 9 to 5. Going to those countries mean I'll have to do 9 to 5, run shifts like crazy, and that's not what I want to do with my life. I don't want to keep running shifts. In fact, I'm done with that phase. I don't want to keep doing this and that. I want to be independent, and going abroad will not give me that independence. I'm going to have to work really hard for a few years before I can stand on my own. But it's not possible. I don't know how long it's going to take before I become independent. So I don't want to even risk it. I don't want to think about it. Many other countries came into my mind, but then in Nigeria here, I don't, nobody's comfortable in Nigeria. You can't be comfortable in Nigeria, especially with the quality of life here, the lawlessness, the bad news you are likely to hear. You may be able to afford your 3 square meals, do anything you want, but then the economy is not nice, the society is not good, corruption, basically extreme lawlessness. And I like my homeland. One of the reasons I'm really thinking of relocation is because maybe city life is not for me, or Abuja. I don't know. I grew up in a conservative environment, and I'm used to that nature proximity. But right now, I'm in the city, and unfortunately, I can't relocate back to the village. The work I'm doing requires good internet connection, and you can't get good internet connection in the villages, only in the city. So I have to be in the city center precisely. So maybe it's the house I'm living. I currently live in a single room. Maybe it's just where I am. Maybe maybe if I move to another place where there is a good apartment, I would be more comfortable. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. So anybody thought about relocating before? I just feel there comes a stage in someone's life where you would keep asking, what's next? What's in for me? But then relocation is good, but the third option, it's a third option, seriously. And also, touring West Africa. Yes, instead of living in my room all day, I work remotely, so I can choose to work remotely and tour Africa. Don't you think that would be nice? You know, maybe this whole month I'll just be in Ghana, another month I'll be in Cote d'Ivoire, another month I'll be in Benin Republic, some other time I'll be in Gabon, Cameroon. Those are not West African, but then I think I'm also thinking of visiting those countries. Mali is no, Mali right now is a no no for me. Even Niger is a no no. I would like to visit those countries too, but then no. So easy. Life of an adult, go easy, rara. But then, can someone do? I'm just documenting my thoughts, and I know I may come back here someday, look at what I did, and be like, oh, the fuck you did this? Oh my goodness. I started falling in love with nails recently. I go on my natural nails all the time. I can't afford to go through that process of filing something stuck to my natural nails. I eat with my hands. Maybe I should just go for press-ons and that'll be just fine. Then I'm thinking of getting colored hairs, maybe a red wig, a red weave on my head that my color will pop. I just want to do something different. I think the usual is becoming very boring for me, and I have to do something differently so that I can, stand out for myself. That's it. But then, as time goes on, situation forces us. But should we always wait for that situation to come and force us into doing something? We should be decisive. Decisiveness. I'm going to teach my children that. I'm going to seriously teach them to make decisions, guided decisions. For everything, they're going to make their own decisions. Yes, there are cases of, as a parent, I'm going to stamp my feet down that, oh, you are going to do this. But I'm going to teach them to make decisions, especially when it comes to life issues. Yeah. So happy Sunday. Nothing much to talk about. Just, you know, thinking out loud, and I decided to document it here. Thank you for your time. Bye.